What's up, Bruno? What's up, Preston? Just give it a sec. I'll start in just a little bit. While people pop in, I'm just gonna look at shares and stuff. Do one more. All right. What's up, Mr. Howard? What's up, ND? Sorry, I don't know how to say that first name. Okay. ZDGE is really going nice. I just borrowed some just in case we get a move. If not, I'll just end up paying for borrows. But not gonna touch this right now at all. Like yesterday was, this is the type of chart that I lose on, and yesterday proved it on EVK, where you get this chart in the morning, looks like it's failed and broken, and the daily has no resistance at all. It's fresh, and then what do you know? You get a huge move like this. That's exactly what happened on EVK, and had my biggest red day yesterday. So it's okay. I mean, I only gave back 1 day of gains. I technically gave back less than I made the day before, because the day before I made 51, and then I lost 41. So technically still up 10K in past 2 days, so it's okay. But it just sucks because I was up over 100K on the week, Monday through Wednesday. So I was like getting pretty excited, and then gave back half of that. So not up over 100 anymore. Anyway, EVK, I'm just going to be looking for pops. This has actually some volume this morning, so this could be an exception to a short. Usually these don't really work that well, but we'll see if we can get, a nice morning spike maybe. We'll look at that one later. ICKT is the one I'm really interested in, and I keep trying to find shares for it. But there are none because I can't get up early enough because I'm on the West Coast. But regardless, if you guys did get shares, this is a really good setup. I have a feeling this might squeeze past 4. It'll probably go to like 440 or something. My guess is gonna morning spike to 440. But this is had a lot of resistance here. 100 mil up at 415. So this is a nice bounce plus gap short. And you can use this 415 level. Take a starter. If it goes higher, you can either cut it or maybe just add a little bit. But don't be stuck on the front side. So on the front side, if it keeps going higher, you cut it. And if you're on the back side, then you can add into pops. But this is a pretty good setup. And I mean, yeah, that's all I have on that one. SLDB is the other one I'm in, and it's nice when I have previous resistance lines and support, from previous runs, and then it pops up in the morning, and I can clearly see, where those lines are, and you guys can tell that, top here at this almost $5 line, then there's another resistance here at like almost 450 where these pops have topped out. So and then support clearly here in 4s, and that's where it's been holding. So it's cool when I when I can draw the lines and then they actually hold even like months later. So that's why I like to save my lines from the day. But you can just see huge volume here, 100 200 million up here, and now it's popping to $4 or so. Well, it popped up to 5, but now it's coming back down. So really any pops into these levels should be good. Just don't be on the front side. Basically, my plan was short of this pop. This is not as liquid as I wanted to. I'm the one who dropped this down. So that was me. I made this pop fail because I take size, and not really any ads. This was just a starter for me, so I don't really have any ads, honestly, which sucks. But this isn't a liquid play, so I can't really go full size, which I never really thought about because I need to think. When I look at a chart, I need to be more aware of the volume of trading per minute, because I've had that before where I'm the full candle and I don't want to be moving the market because I'm trying to get in here at 4.4, but then I end up getting filled all the way down at like 420, 430, and that's a 5% drop or something. So that's not good. So I'm going to be more careful with that when I see only like very minimal volume bars. I just looked at 1.7 mil and I was like, oh, that's decent size. That's decent volume in the pre-market, but I guess it's not really decent. Preston, bro, I'm dead. You gonna stop me out one day? I think I actually did that. I did that the other day. What was it? Not CTIB, CBLI. Yeah, CBLI. Shoot, I kind of want to pull it up just for fun. I felt so bad though too, because that was not my intention. I just was in too much size, and I wasn't aware of that. Crap, where are we? Okay, here. So I caused this squeeze, and I didn't know that I did that. So this volume bar was me. I saw this holding VWAP, and I'm like, okay, I need to get out because this potentially could squeeze. And so this was my order, and it shot up like as soon as I put my order in. I got filled, but then it kept going, and then everybody else started covering. So I felt really bad because it's not my intention to move the market at all. And I just need to be aware. I just never really ran into this problem before, but now that I'm using a little bit more size, I start realizing that I can move the market on lower plays, and that sucks for me too, because I put in my order at 320, but then I get filled in at 330, and I just lost 10 cents of slippage. So that's I lose money that way too. Like that for big size, 10 cents is quite a bit too. So so it's not good, and it sucks, and I need to stop playing illiquid charts. Anyway, back to today. I just thought that was interesting because this is really the only time I actually started noticing where I'm actually moving stuff, and that was the first time was on CBLI where I noticed that, and then today on CLDB. So I need to be more aware of my size. On CKT, I could take whatever size I want and I won't move anything because there's so much volume. 200K, 300K per minute, and if you take 1,000, 5,000 shares, you're not moving anything. Anyway, MDGS was the other one that I really liked. There's no shares available, but I was looking for pops. Versus just really into these key levels here. You can see I have daily resistance levels set up again, at $3, at 330, and then at 360s. That's exactly where it topped out. You can see that's where it held support here, and that's where it's held support here. So obviously I'm pretty good at identifying levels, which is a good confirmation for me. A little bit boost of confidence, but MDGS, you can see we just recently had this huge run on almost 200 million. Now it's popping up. So really, any like entries at $3 would be very ideal. And then if we open at 3, then we're probably dropping back down to low 2s, mid to low 2s. But there's no shares. I'll check again, but I don't. There wasn't any shares when I was trying to find some. SCKT, either still no shares or very expensive. No shares on MDGS. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's cool when you can see that you were part of a history on a chart. I mean, a little bit, but that also means that I got slippage and that I lost money. So, and that I didn't get the execution I wanted. So, sure, I can see my orders on the chart, but then again, it's like I wanted to get out, you know, for 10 cents less, and so it's not really a good thing for me or for anybody. But that's exactly what algos do. They run up prices on small cap stocks. They just put in big orders, and then everybody else starts going in, and it keeps squeezing, and then they sell into that. I mean, it's similar to how a newsletter pump works, really, and it's not very good unless you're selling, unless you like buy it, pump it up, and then sell it higher. You know, it's not really a good thing to see your orders on the chart. I would say. Just let us know before you place an order so we can go long. All right, Julian, that's funny. I'll do that. Okay, SEKT, you know, it's coming back down. This was really nice. If you took a starter, you know, I would have taken a starter here up at 4, added a little bit up here. I would have added to this pop. But I'm gonna be waiting for the open. There's most likely gonna be a morning push into some area, and then but I'm just gonna be waiting. I'm just gonna be trying to find shares, and then if there's gonna be a good entries, I'll take it. But as of right now, there's no shares for me, so I can't do that. Yeah, or 71 cents a share, so that's really expensive. It's like $30,000 for me just to borrow this stock to get the size I want. That's not worth it. Oh, nice, SLDB cracking. Ideally, like, I'm just gonna be trying to get this 360s, 370s area. I mean, I don't really have any size at all in this, so it's not really gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be a big trade, I mean, but Bimi's actually popping a little bit. I was thinking about it here, but it's just not up enough. Really, if you zoom out, I want a $3 entry, and then maybe a 3.25 push. But it's just not up enough here. But I was thinking about it. But you know, nonetheless, this is a you know, if we were at $3, this would be a very $3 and $3.50 between this range. This would be if we gapped into this area, this would be a very good balance plus gap. But we're just not up enough on that one. ZDGE popping. I think that's it. Let's see if there's anything else. There's nothing else that I really like. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I'm gonna sign off. Alright, looks like no questions. I will see you guys tomorrow or on Monday morning. You guys have a good weekend and stay safe today. Later.